Hi, I'm Dory. Welcome to this episode of Ask STARBASE. Today's question is, does eating turkey make me sleepy? Sorry, I must have dozed off there. I'm awake now. If you've ever eaten a holiday meal centered around a turkey, you may be familiar with that sleepy post-meal feeling. Back in 1997, a TV show called Seinfeld brought up a possible link between turkey and sleepiness, as two of the characters were trying to make another one extra tired. The show linked this sleepy state to a specific chemical.
To eat.
What is that stuff in turkey that makes you sleepy?
Tryptophan. I think.
Tryptophan is one of the 20 amino acids used to create proteins and neurotransmitters that do all kinds of things throughout the body. It is also considered an essential amino acid because the human body can't make tryptophan on its own. One of the neurotransmitters made from tryptophan is serotonin. Serotonin is a mood stabilizer commonly associated with feelings of happiness and relaxation. Serotonin is also converted to melatonin in the pineal gland. Melatonin regulates the sleep-wake cycle in humans. Increased levels of melatonin generally cause us to feel sleepy. Well, that was simple. Turkey contains tryptophan. Tryptophan can turn into serotonin. The serotonin can turn into melatonin, leaving us feeling happy and sleepy and all around pretty good. Actually, it's not so simple. There are several problems with this theory. First is that while turkey contains tryptophan, the amount is comparable to other meats like chicken, pork, and beef. In fact, to eat 1 gram worth of tryptophan, you'd have to have almost an entire pound of turkey. Even if a person did decide to consume enough protein to get 1 gram worth of tryptophan, its effects on the human body are limited by another factor: the blood-brain barrier. This barrier controls what substances can move from the blood in our bodies to the blood in our brains. Tryptophan and other large neutral amino acids have to share the same pathway. There are also a lot more of these other large neutral amino acids than tryptophan molecules, so it's difficult for them to actually reach our brains in this situation. You could think of it as a revolving door limiting how many people can enter a school at a time. In this case, all the tryptophan may be represented by the students in your class, while all the other large neutral amino acids will represent everyone else. If only your class is going into the building, say after recess, it's no problem. When you're competing with everyone else to get in, less of your class will get inside before the bell rings, just like tryptophan trying to reach your brain. Let's pretend, though, just for a second, that lots of tryptophan could get into your brain. It turns out that most of the tryptophan doesn't form the chemicals related to feeling full and sleepy. Only about 3% of tryptophan becomes serotonin, and only some of that will later become melatonin. Okay, so if turkey isn't making me want to take an afternoon nap, what does? Science suggests our postprandial fatigue is caused by eating such a large carbohydrate and fat-heavy meal. The average American eats about 3,000 calories during Thanksgiving dinner alone. That's enough fuel for 2.5 days. As our small intestines expand to accommodate the volume of food, blood is directed toward our digestive system to help. This process moves our bodies from a fight-or-flight awareness to a state of rest, to allow our bodies to break down all that delicious food. Add on any additional stresses like having to wake up early, traveling to a celebration, or spending a lot of time cleaning or cooking before the big meal, and just about anyone will be ready to fall asleep. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Ask STARBASE. If you have a STEM question, please email us at ask@starbase-ct.com. Stay safe and be well. Bye!